Rip City, hi guys, how are you doing?
Doing wonderful. How about yourself?
Nice so far. So it's looking much better right now,
I
isn't
like the
it?
blue sky.
That brings smiles on our face.
Hey, Shalina Moreta. I'm here with Communities for Food and Family Farms. We're at the Veterans Day Parade in Petaluma. This is our float. We've got the tractor, we have the silage truck. This is my grandfather. He was a veteran, and so this is him with his favorite cow. We're updating from Know on J to Know Your Farmer, because it's something that the community has to get to know their farmers better. So we're here to try to help that happen. This is our crew. We got the entryway to the farm right there. And the hayride. There's no float complete without a hayride. These are all our people. Everybody say hi. Thank you, Josiah. Thank you, veterans. Even our silage truck that we have is a veteran's silage truck. So that's kind of cool. This is my grandfather, and this is a silage truck that we use actively on the farm. And so we're using it today in the parade to support the farmers and the veterans.
My name is Pete Ogburn. Went to World War II Omaha Beach survivor of Normandy. I went in when I was 16 years old, and I was in for 5 years. And I went to Guam, Saipan, Okinawa.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And I got out in 46.
How do you feel about the parade today?
Beautiful. I was in the one last year. And we had, luckily, somebody looked down on us, and we got great sunshine, a beautiful day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, my name is Tim Maloney. It's my honor to be here today at our wonderful Petaluma Veterans Day Parade. It is a destination for so many families, even with the threat of rain. And it's my honor to serve our veterans community in a variety of capacities here in Sonoma County as the chaplain for Disabled Americans, chapter number 48 in Santa Rosa, as the chaplain for AMVETS Post 40 in Santa Rosa, a member of the Sonoma County Veterans Honor Guard in American Legion Post 111 in Healdsburg, and a member of Vietnam Veterans 223 in Santa Rosa. Behind me is our guard tower representation of those events in Vietnam. A remembrance, as the sign has, DOW and MIA, and we still have tens of thousands of MIAs. And it's important for us to remember those who have not come home yet, and we still call them veterans. And the government is doing a good deed in repatriating and finding them and identifying and bringing them home. It's why we gather as veterans. We serve our community and our fellow veterans and their families. It's my honor to reside as the general manager at Santa Rosa Memorial Park in Santa Rosa, California. A cemetery that has tens of thousands of veterans buried there.
We are a coalition of veterans groups, including the VVA, VFW, American Legion, AMVETS, Disabled American Veterans. And we run a warehouse that has military surplus for homeless veterans and veterans in need. We also, through the Purple Heart, which is another group that helps us, we can shop at the food banks. I get about 4,000 pounds of food a month from the food bank. We distribute it, a lot of it through third parties. The pantry at True Rock, the Public Defender's Office. There's a church in Kelseyville that feeds people every week. A couple other organizations in Lake County. We reach out into Mendocino County a bit. And we're trying to make sure that all of the veterans first that we can find are taken care of, especially the homeless. And any family or person in need will get the food that they need. It's kind of call it a hand up, not a handout. The military surplus goes to the veterans, at least 90% of it. Although we won't turn anybody away for something. We gave boots to a homeless person that was walking barefoot the other day to determine whether they were a veteran or not. So we just gave them the boots. And we go by word of mouth mostly. We don't have any distributions on a regular basis, but different veterans groups know who we are and how to reach. We reach out when we can find veterans.
How many veterans groups do you work with, and then how many veterans in Sonoma County?
Okay, so We have the VFW in Cotati, the American Legion in Roanoke Park, the DAV of Sonoma County, AMVETS of Sonoma County, the Purple Heart in the North Bay, VVA 223 in Santa Rosa. Did I catch everybody? I think I did. And we serve between 300 and 400 people a month with food, and probably I'd say maybe 15 to 20% of those we know are veterans. Others, it's undetermined. I mean, we don't use that as a criteria to get food, but we try to ask and see if they're available, you know, if they're available, and then we send them either to the Vet Connect or to the Veteran Service Office and they can get their paperwork started. You know, just trying to get everybody, goal is to get all of the veterans, everybody off the streets, but feed everybody who needs to be fed.
There's another issue I wanted to ask you about. Somebody was talking about Agent Orange exposure and the effects that's had on veterans.
Oh yeah, all of us have problems regarding from that. You got cancers, diabetes, Parkinson's disease. It's like 25 or 30 different items, maybe more now, with toxic exposure. But we all paid our dues. We just try to help out who we can nowadays. So, and we operate by word of mouth more than anything. But all of the different vet groups know who we are, and we coordinate with everybody. So, do you have anything else you want me to elaborate on, or we have no budget. We depend on other people to pay a lot of the bills, but we have been able to get about $6,200 since the firestorm. We've been cashing in plastic and bottles and cans. We've gotten about $6,000 for gasoline money through that venue. So that's one of the ways we raise funds. But we get some donations and stuff. Mainly what we can't pay for from other people's, donations, we just pay out of pocket. Try to distribute what we can, who we can, where we can.
Is this parade a boost for your work, do you think? Is this parade today helpful to the work you do?
It's definitely helpful to us for our healing, peace of mind especially. It feels good to have a day that you can feel like someone remembers what you did or are doing. But we don't do it for recognition, trust me. I don't do it for any glory or anything. I just do it because I think it needs to be done. There's still a need. Homeless is a bigger issue. Homeless veterans are an issue that is close to my heart because of all people that shouldn't be homeless and should be a veteran. And unfortunately, some of them just want to be out there, but we'll still help them. You need a pair of boots, you need a new sleep. People go, well, you gave him a sleeping bag a while ago. Well, you sleep in a sleeping bag for 2 years, see if you want to climb in it every day. We have socks to distribute, some underwear, lightweight coats, lots of sleeping bags, military boots. Lady makes these 2-pound food packs in a 1 gallon sliders. It's about 2 days worth of food, and we give those out to anybody everywhere. I figure the food comes from the food bank, then it goes to anybody who needs it. We're not going to be restricted. Same thing with military surplus. 3 people show up, 2 are veterans and need stuff. 1 guy's not a veteran and needs the stuff, he's going to get it. You want to slap me after, that's fine. I'm not going to turn people away. Our goal is to find as many homeless veterans or veterans in need, so to speak, and try to help them whenever we can. And the best way to do it is to do everybody that we can. And every time you feed 10 people, someone's going to be a veteran or a veteran family member in that group.